The table.
Just rip it off.
Enough of the table. Enough of the wires, the table. Welcome to the
all
Hate Watch
fixed.
podcast, where we hate the listeners and what they have to say about how this looks.
Good job, though, Richie. This looks fantastic.
Yeah, it looks great. Richie just
table's
spent a lot of
cleared
time
off.
putting a tape over a black tarp
That's
so
right. I
people.
spent 5 minutes.
He didn't want people to see him and John's little bird legs. I, on the other hand, I'm proud of my legs. I have big, strong calves.
I have horse legs.
He's got big, fat kid
great
calves with stretch marks.
I remember
on
when you
them
first
and-
lost weight, you had big fat calves.
I have huge calves because I fucking was holding
They
my
used to be bigger.
I was holding my fat ass up for fucking 18 years.
Yeah, John and I have really muscular legs, is what it is.
Yeah, I got sinewy thighs.
What does that mean, sinewy?
You can see no, my calves are sinewy. My thighs are just big.
Man, I'm coming out of it, man. The last 3 days, I've thought I've had testicular cancer.
I love your hypochondria.
I woke
It is
up
so funny, and I love to push it.
I wore boxers for the first time in months.
Yeah.
All my briefs were dirty, full of shit because I don't go to the bathroom. I just shit myself. So
Devin's in
so I was doing a load. My washing machine is full of shit.
caked with shit.
And there's a lot of other people on this property that use it, and they have no clue.
They're like, why is it read?
They're washing their clothes with my shit. So I wore boxers, like I said, because I treat my briefs like diapers.
Yeah.
You've given your laundry machine an upper decker. Just so you know, you're like, yeah, that's right, wear my poop.
The fucking inside of it looks like a new clay pot.
So
Muddy.
well, that's what the fucking detergent's for. It gets rid of all the poop.
It just makes it soapy.
So I wore boxers for the first time in months, and out of nowhere, I don't know, I started getting ball pain. I had this weird aching in my nut.
Because they're slapping around.
Which
all
Maybe,
around.
I don't really
On
know.
those
And then
thunder
I slowly developed this tight neck. And
What's that have to do with testicular cancer?
I don't know. So first I thought I got high one night and I was like, why is my balls hurting? What the fuck is this? And I went on this WebMD rabbit hole of testicular cancer and I started freaking myself the fuck out.
They're like muscle soreness.
To the point where I'm like, I have it. I'm counting my days to live.
Is that why you're going on your apology tour on Reddit?
That's why I apologize to that sweet. I apologize to that sweet queen on Reddit because who said what is with Devin raging against plain Janes? Listen, I'm sorry, I'm dying. Okay, I got a little angry because I don't have much time left. And so for the last 3 days, I've been like, God, I just want to say bye to people, and I hope everyone's at my wake, and
I wouldn't be.
But so then I looked up stiff neck ball pain,
Yeah.
and apparently if you'd have if you have tightness in your neck, it can reverberate down to the nuts.
Yeah.
And I think that's what it is. Because today, no nut pain, neck still kind of residual pain. But no more nuts. But for the last week, I have been under the impression that I am not one for this world.
I tore a ligament deadlifting when I was living in Glendale, and it was in my upper my not kind of middle back, and I couldn't walk for 2 days, and then for the next 4 months, I had constant ball ache.
Really?
I had
Did you get
nut
nervous
ache.
about testicular cancer?
Exactly.
Because I've been checking them all day. There's no I don't have a lump.
Yeah.
But I also don't. If you look up what lumps look like, people don't even really have I don't know. The diagram just shows one of the balls is rotting, but it doesn't look like you can.
They just
find
cut your
it.
nuts off, though. You know what I mean? They just put little silicone balls in there. You're good to go. God, your loads will
Freaking me out.
depreciate. But you still got a prostate.
And then I jacked off a few times so I could see if my cum was sick.
Bloody. Your bloody cum.
I wanted to see if the cum was all maybe
it would hurt.
I thought maybe my sperm would come out with holding with a bandage around its head. All my sperm comes out holding the medicine just an ice pack on its head with a thermometer sticking out of its mouth. They're we have cancer, Devin. Okay, you need to get that nut removed. We are dying. But it didn't.
You're fine,
My
buddy.
cum came out all fucking free, and it was just wee! So anyway, I've been shitting my pants, and I have testicular cancer. But Yeah, just freak me out, man. God, you can just fucking freak yourself out if you look up something.
Yeah, anytime I have anything wrong with me, if I go on WebMD and I'm like, oh, I must have cancer, it always confirms my beliefs.
Dude, it's
all
not
my
even-
symptoms are
yeah.
always like, yeah, you cancer.
It's not even WebMD. Then you go from WebMD to Reddit. And then
Yeah.
everyone on Reddit's like, apparently everyone on Reddit's like a 28-year-old that has just been through utter hell.
Yeah.
Everyone is a 28-year-old. They're like, dude, get that check. My friend, 28, he had like a light ache in his nuts. The next day, he exploded. It's terrifying. Reddit freaks me the fuck out.
Dude, pull up the Reddit prison thing.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, shit.
Yeah,
that was horrible. Oh, my God. This morning, there was a big post on Reddit about fucking prison.
Yeah, like
and their prison stories, and it is insane. And I know all about that. I've been in the big house a few times. So I went to the big house actually because I kept. I used to go to a laundromat and they arrested me because I was breaking all of the machines with my shit.
Devin, I'm not kidding right now. Devin's actually the inventor of flinging shit at the guards. He brought that to prison.
That character in Silence of the Lambs is based off of Devin.
Okay, so ex-cons of Reddit, which is another funny thing. I like that there's like ex-cons on Reddit.
There's like some
that's-
guy who
that's-
did 10 years in Pelican Bay,
Yeah.
just like, what's up, dudes?
It's kind of
He's just
cute.
like,
For the
yo,
gold, stranger.
let me give you some relationship advice, bro. All right, what you did was wrong.
This guy goes, when I was 20 years old, I thought I wanted to be a correctional officer. One night I was sent to work at the medical ward where each inmate had their own isolated cell where they were let out twice a day. That night I was going around with the nurse giving the inmates their medicine. We came to one inmate's cell, and as soon as we opened the door, I was knocked back by the most putrid smell I've ever smelled in my life. I've been to the dump plenty of times in my life, and it was nothing in comparison to the smell this inmate had going on. Once we were done giving out the medicine, I went up to the officer training me and asked him what was going on with that inmate and why he smelled so god-awful. He said, "Oh, you met Grady? He shits and pisses himself on purpose. He never changes or showers, so he constantly lives in his own filth. I found out that he was raped once in prison, so he started shitting and pissing himself so he wouldn't be raped anymore."
Oh my god.
Wow.
Yeah, that's horrific.
Wow.
Let's spin that into some comedy gold, fellas. Let's go.
Hold on. Give me a second. Fucking, why don't you clean yourself up, Grady? Boom! You got hate watched. What else?
Looks like someone needs some therapy. Hate watched.
Talk about a natural lube. Right, Grady? Huh? Grady's been dead for years. He shit himself to death. Well, anyway, next story. Enough of you, Grady. A dude got 2 full kettles of boiling water poured on his head. God. We actually do need a soundboard in here so I can play like whop, whop.
Pull one up. Pull up an internet one.
Yeah.
Well, then I have to, listen, I'm doing too much here. What am I, fucking David Guetta? Okay, I'm just trying to run a podcast. I've got like a mixer, shit.
Play an MLK speech
Yeah.
while we
I'm not
read all
DJ
these.
Premier, okay? I'm trying to fucking do a pod. A dude got 2 full kettles of boiling water poured on his head, and a convicted murderer explaining how he killed dismembered with an angle grinder.
Angle grinder, yeah.
Then
What's the
disposed of the. What's an angle grinder?
An angle grinder is like a thing. It's like a thing you hold, and it's got this like blade on it that like spins really fast, and you just grind down steel with it.
That's
So,
crazy, but like scary stories was the worst thing you saw in prison, you know?
Yeah.
I did a 4-month stint in Kajang, Malaysia. This Nigerian dude used to pilfer from other cells. What's pilfer mean? Like rob?
Rob, yeah.
This Malay gang found him and dipped his hand in boiling oil. Basically deep fried it while it was still attached to him. That scream, it still curdles my blood. Poor guy was reduced to an unconscious pool of blood, sweat, tears, vomit, shit, and piss. He lost more than his hand that day. I sound like I'm reading.
He lost his faith in God.
I sound like I'm like doing the audiobook of The Grapes of Wrath. Poor guy was reduced to an unconscious pool of blood, sweat, tears, vomit,
a can
shit,
of
and
peaches.
piss. On that day,
He lost more than his hand on that
day,
day.
the American frontier was won. Well, that's not funny.
What the hell is that?
I found an internet soundboard.
What are you doing?
What's that sound?
It was the Harlem Shake.
Well, all right. You are really. I'm gonna fucking throw hot oil on you. You should be sent to a Malaysian prison. You should be like Midnight Express. Yeah, they deep fried his hand. So the fuck, you got something to snack on.
We're gonna turn your fingers into damn mozzarella sticks, John.
You sounded like Joe Pesci right there.
This
I'll
is
turn
my
you into fucking mozzarella sticks.
Turn your fingers.
this is my favorite one.
Fat Irish prick.
This is my favorite. My favorite one. It's of course these are all very tragic and sad, but
Yeah.
Gotta have a favorite.
we do jokes here. So, and also these are you're a prisoner. You did something to deserve it. Okay, no remorse. Life.
Yeah, this guy didn't pay parking
Life, I say. We're gonna do Judge Joe Brown talking about these prison
He
stories.
put a hand in oil, started crying like a little bitch.
Okay, so this one I'm gonna read this one like Judge Joe Brown. My brother said a guy from him had a new cellmate who had gastrointestinal problems and wouldn't stop farting these rancid, horrible farts after the guy told him repeatedly to stop. Not like he could help it. So the guy beat the farter to death in their cell with his bare hands.
This is giving me like Shawshank Redemption vibes.
My brother said he had never seen so much blood from one person before. Well, what's the guy's name? He's like, so-and-so was here.
Yeah,
what
and he fought, and he fought,
and he farted, and he farted, until he farted his way out of that damn prison.
Fodder McButt, they call him. That's our friend Connor. He calls him himself that on Instagram.
And then this guy, this is what's funny about Reddit. Somebody shares a horrific story, and then somebody goes, so if I end up in prison, this just means that it's pretty much a death sentence. Got it. Oh, we get it. You fart a lot. That is scary. That your farts could get you killed.
Yeah.
But also, you're in prison.
Yeah, I mean.
What did you do?
Hold him in.
What did he do? What do you think these people did?
Yeah.
There is not a single person in prison that doesn't deserve it.
It creeps me out.
Okay, we have a justice system and it works perfectly every time. Life! Anyone that's done anything wrong. I'm talking if you haven't paid your parking tickets in a couple years. Life! You're going to get killed by the farter.
He broke his roommate's iPad. That's what he did. He deserves to get his hand deep.
Some of these are just too long. It's like, you got to wrap it up.
Yeah, that is.
Okay, I was in South American prison. Jeez,
Yeah,
I mean,
cool.
this
is a good one.
Isn't South America a prison in itself?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, am I right, folks? There was a lot of drug addicts. They usually sold their food in order to buy more drugs, so they were always hungry. One day I was eating my lunch, rice, a leg of chicken, and some beans. When I finished my meal, there were some chicken bones left on my plate, and a drug addict approached me to ask if I could give him the chicken bones. So I lent him my bones, and he started eating them. It was heartbreaking. Really? I'd be laughing my ass off. I'd be like, look at you, you're eating the bones, you're gonna die.
You fit right in.
I'd fit right, dude. If I was in
You'd
prison,
be like, yo, look at this dude, he's eating fucking chicken
I'd be like,
bones.
everyone, get over here. The white supremacists, the blacks, the Mexicans, get over here. This guy's eating chicken bones. He's gonna fucking shit himself
Hey, look,
to
he's
death.
eating the wishbone. He's probably wishing not to get raped later, right, guys? Yeah. The wish is not gonna come true, bro. It's gonna happen.
I
It's
would
gonna
be like
happen in
the
shower.
madam of prison.
Yeah?
I'd be like, you want to fuck Rico? Like 50 at the front, 100 for a tip.
You want to fuck me, Ramon?
You want? Imagine Ramon in prison, dude. Ramon would have quite the
Ramon
time.
would be killing it.
He'd be like, when they would
I don't shower or shave. They still fuck me.
he'd be getting interviewed to be like for his release coming up,
Yeah.
and they'd be like, so it's I mean, it sounds like you are able to. You should want out, right?
Yeah,
and
like
he'd be
you're for parole.
No, listen, Judge. Okay, like I don't agree that I deserve to be there, but I have to get fucked. Okay, like just keep me.
But Ramon, you're a model prisoner.
Because they say.
I know my model. I look
So
good.
they say, of course. I'm in prison because I'm a model. They love the guys. They love on the yard when I walk by. They play the ball, and I walk by with my ass out.
Did they whistle at you?
Oh, yes, of course. Yes, of course. Of course they whistled, and I sucked them off. But I don't like. I am wrongfully accused of a crime. I've been in prison for 30 years.
What'd you do?
And they've asked me if I want out, but I say no.
You think you deserve to be there?
I don't deserve to be there, but I deserve to have my ass rammed. I love it.
Do you at least get like a ramen or anything?
There are some days I don't eat because every hole is filled. These guys, they don't eat because they want to do drugs. I don't eat because it's full of cock. Every hole, I'm telling you.
We're going to put you in a protective wing.
No, you shut up. Stop trying to get me out of here. It's a hell that I love. Okay? I'm being transferred to Rikers. Very excited to see Rikers. I hear they're very big men. Very big, very strong, and they have the New York accent. Nothing turns me on more than the New York accent, I love it, the Rikers accent. When they say like...
How does Ramon do Italian?
How does he do an Italian voice?
Gabagool.
They say like, hey, Ramon, why don't you get over here? And I go, okay, Vinny, okay. And then Vinny, he calls his piece a hoagie. I never heard the hoagie before. We burrito where I'm from. Anyway, what are other prisons?
Pelican Bay.
Sing Sing. Alcatraz is shut down.
Sing Sing. Oh, the boys in Sing Sing, they make me a Sing Sing. I'll tell you that much.
They should reopen Alcatraz. That would be awesome.
Oh, Alcatraz
that
would
would
be
be so
amazing.
cool if they reopen Alcatraz.
Amazing.
And they're just...
I'd love to reopen Alcatraz.
That'd be so sick, dude. They reopen that shit?
Put them all in Alcatraz.
Yeah.
Pile them up like
What a
COVID.
weird thing. Like, there's a rock in the middle of the ocean. We're going to put a bunch of guys on it.
It is fucking crazy.
God. The rape one's really scared me. It's just so I mean, all this is dehumanizing. You know what I mean? And it's like you look at these like institutions.
No, I think it's great.
My choice. Rape is dehumanizing, but I try to tell everyone to get raped. It's not rape if you just say it's okay.
So they don't have power.
My philosophy in life, hey, listen, every time I ever been fucked, I could say rape, but I don't, so it's not rape. Yeah. Just say it's not rape. Just
Ramon, don't you think this could be offensive?
No, just take it.
What about the people who didn't want it?
I took it for 20 years on the weed farm. They passed me around through the vents. I could have said, "Oh, this rape first week." No, for 20 years I just fuck. Just give a fuck. Just you have to make it okay in your brain.
What do the correctional officers think of you, Ramon?
They love me. They love my philosophy. Because everyone in my world, if you think of the world the way I do, there are no problems. There's no rape is no concept.
Ramon,
rape don't exist with me because I take it from all angles.
Ramon, do you have some like rules for life that you might instill?
My rules for life: if something is a negative, you turn it into a positive. You just accept. You just accept. If they get in your personal space, if they invade your crevices, you just take it. Because otherwise you look like a whiny. You look like a little bitch. You know, the Me Too movement. They were so mean to me. Blah, blah. Just to take it. Ramona take it for 30 years. I was on a weed farm, then I've been in prison. Everyone fuck me. They call it rape. Oh, the justice system. They say you have been raped. I say it's whatever. I am a good man. I take it. I take whatever the people want. Because I don't want no problems. Everyone has their own feelings and urges. It's all good to me. So good to me. Because at the end of the day, I love getting fucked. And maybe if everyone else out there like getting fucked, no rape.
Has anyone ever hurt you?
That's cool. It's a rough sex. A lot of big men out there. They take me, and of course, the bruising and all sorts of stuff.
But you heal.
But you heal. That's what's so great about the human body. You heal. Unless, of course, you have AIDS. Rest in peace, Eduardo, my friend. He no heal.
Have they given you tests?
He no heal.
Do they give you like prophylactics or?
No.
Do you use protection?
Yeah.
Mama?
No, I drink a lot of orange juice.
What kind of lubricant is there?
This is no, it's a speed. Speed. Sometimes some hot oil.
Really?
They use hot oil. I love the hot oil.
Hot oil
because
feels
it
good.
kills all of the
AIDS.
It kills all of the there's a lot of pimples down there. A lot of weird growth. There's a lot of growths. There's a lot of growth.
You mentioned they shoved you into small places at the weed farm. Do they do that in prison as well?
Oh yes. Oh yeah. See.
What kind of places do they put you, Ramon?
Oh, so it's the one time this guy, he was getting out, right?
Yeah.
And I was not getting out, but he loved me and he wanted to take me home with him. So a couple of men, they put me in a condom. And they compress it. They shove me into the condom and they shove me up his ass. And I escaped prison for a few months. And he took me home. He had his way with me. But then I told him, I go, hey, listen, there's a lot of people relying on me back at Rikers. So I only person in history of this country to escape a prison and come back willfully to get a fuck.
Oh fuck!
Oh my god!
Oh man!
Anyone who doesn't love the Ramon character can go fucking kill themselves.
I just keep getting flashbacks of Devin shaking his ass in front of a bunch of like fucking guys from Michoacan, Mexico. Just don't understand it. It's just going, look at me.
I just went on like a 10-minute rant about how it's not rape if you just take it.
If you consent.
If you just say you consent.
If you consent, it's not rape.
The body heals is my favorite part.
No problem. The body heals. Just enough of the crying. You don't think I cried the first couple of 3 times that I was a rape?
Ramon, you got a tough love mentality. Is what it is.
Exactly, Richie. It's because I was raised by a military father.
You're a military brat.
I was a military brat.
Yeah.
He was in he was where's the Mexican army called?
Fucking I don't know.
They
have like Marines and shit.
I don't know. I was raised with a tough love. And it made me tough, to the point where my whole life has just been a horror. But I take it because I like nothing more than getting a fuck. Okay, let's moving on here. We'll come back to Ramon
Anyway,
if
a
it's
guy
natural.
got stomped to death.
Anyway, folks.
A guy got stomped to death my first day in. Continue. Moving right along. We could stay on this, or I bet Ramon would really appreciate
the sexual harassment in the metaverse.
Oh.
Ramon would probably have some takes on that. Yeah, Ramon would probably have a lot of takes on everything we're gonna look
sexual harassment in the metaverse.
I mean,
I don't know what that. I don't think
that's not a video. Okay.
No, there's no video with this.
Will there ever be rape in the metaverse? Do you think?
I mean, it's already.
Well, how does that happen? I mean, nobody's actually.
But I mean, like.
Right,
maybe you can't log off.
Can you get arrested? Yeah, could you in the future get arrested for penetrating someone's avatar?
That's crazy, man.
Probably.
Yeah. Would they actually claim that it's like this is physical assault?
This will happen. This will have to happen in a world where the majority of your time is in the metaverse.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right, because then your experience in the metaverse, you'd now have trauma and it would be tainted.
Or a young person, someone who's underage. I could see this happening if they're online. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
What if you used your avatar that you're like something, you're like touching a kid.
What if you're just a big slut?
You're just a big skank.
You're just like everybody get up.
Yeah. What if
here.
you're like a hot chick and you're like a big fat dude, but you're on
I feel like
the
any
metaverse?
Decent lawyer would be able to, make any accusation of this ridiculous.
Yeah, you'd be like, you'd be like, I hear you. But they didn't do that.
They didn't.
Your Honor, this isn't real.
I say. It's the damn metaverse. I say.
It'd be like the equivalent of
metaverse?
It's the equivalent of like putting, kids playing Call of Duty, like saying racist slurs.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Which, by the way, they stopped.
Can they do something to them? Could you have a case if
well, I know that girl that got arrested for like encouraging that kid to kill himself virtually,
right?
But that was pretty outrageous, though.
All right. What about this? Okay, so what if you like raped someone in the metaverse, and then the trauma because they got raped, they went and killed themselves, and they're like blaming you in the note or something, and then they're like, I did this, or you like fucked them, and we're like, kill yourself.
Well, sure. Then you maybe have
it'd have to be pretty egregious. There's those really dark internet forums where it's like people who do that like suicide thing, like people who are suicidal go on the forums, and then a bunch of people are like, yeah, you should kill yourself. This is how. I think they're on like the dark web or some shit.
Of course,
it's really twisted shit. Big in Japan.
This is the sexual harassment in the metaverse. A woman in the UK wrote in a blog post on Medium that she experienced a real horror play out in the virtual game Horizon Worlds, developed by Meta, formerly known as Facebook. But how come Facebook, when you go on Facebook, it still says Facebook? It's not Meta?
Because Meta's the company.
Just the company that,
part of it now.
All right. Within 60 seconds of joining, she wrote in the post from December, I was verbally and sexually harassed. 3 to 4 male avatars with male voices essentially, but virtually gang raped my avatar. What? How did they do that?
What if this looks like horrible in the future? Like us laughing at this is like, could you believe? Like this is what actually ends everything.
It'll probably happen.
Well, it's eventually going to be like the uncanny valley, right? So like they'll eventually, it's like now they're like a bunch of like little bubbles of faces and like floating hands, but eventually it's going to be like a man pulling his pants off and like his dick's going to get hard and it's going to look real and. It's like crazy.
I guess if you could see the person, then it's like, what do streakers get charged with? Or like people that flash people, like indecency, indecent exposure.
You can get on the offender list.
I don't know if it's sexual harassment. Is it indecent exposure?
Indecent exposure, I think it is.
She details watching her avatar get sexually assaulted by.
She's like watching through her fingers.
Avatar.
Like, just turn it off.
By a handful of male avatars who took photos. And send her comments like, don't pretend you didn't love him.
You came to the wrong level.
I mean,
welcome to hell.
The woman is vice president of Metaverse research for Community Ventures.
Where did this rape take place? It was in Blood Gulch, sir. Yeah, we raped each other all the time in fucking Halo. We were teabagging each other and shit.
Yeah, you squat down, squat up.
I was raped in Vice City.
It is not safe for streetwalkers in Vice City. Yeah. Anyone can just walk up and they are forced by the algorithm to get in their car.
Yeah. And what is it? 1 star? That's all they get? They assign a taller and more attractive avatars to perform better in the games.
So they're basically saying, like, after her initial blog post about the incident, Nina Jane Patel recounts receiving comments calling it a pathetic cry for attention and urging her not to pick a female avatar next time.
No women allowed in the metaverse, bitch.
Sorry, what'd you think? You see what your avatar was wearing?
I imagine Mark Zuckerberg being like, all right, well, we just won't have women in the metaverse.
Mark Zuckerberg's response. Like, okay, well, we will, I guess we'll kill women.
Yeah, but we will have sriracha. Everybody loves sriracha.
God, that guy's a freak. It doesn't seem. It seems like this was a one and done. It doesn't seem like there was other women claiming that they were raped in Halo or whatever.
Not yet. It takes one to come forward.
Yeah.
The Meta Me Too movement.
This is gonna be crazy. It's gonna be like an episode of Harvey Birdman. It's Sonic the Hedgehog was butt fucked and.
But even as that is, Jones says, because the male avatars could be anonymous and may be hard to track down, it could get difficult to get help on a case like this. With the large majority of harassment
it's not a case.
that happens online, even if it is criminally actionable, you would be hard-pressed, I would say almost impossible, to find a law enforcement agency legitimately willing to help. Yes, I hope they're investigating fucking, actual crimes.
I hope they do a Law and Order for the metaverse.
Dong dong.
Ding ding.
Oh, fuck.
Hey, Johnny, what's this?
Olivia Benson's still there.
An SVU episode. Ice Cube's like, what's the metaverse?
What's the actress who plays Olivia Benson again? What's her name?
Mariska Hargitay.
She oddly looks like Caitlyn Jenner now.
She does.
She got that like she's apparently like an alcoholic, and she's gotten like that face.
Yeah, I've heard that.
She looks like almost identical to Caitlyn Jenner, and that'd be. I would love to see Caitlyn Jenner solving crimes in the metaverse. Ding ding.
What were you saying, Devin?
What is this Ukraine stuff you were talking about? This we're not going to get into. We're bored of Ukraine too.
Yeah, but there's like this video.
Stand
of this
with Ukraine,
guy,
but enough of the war.
Yeah, there's this guy who like goes on like I guess like a Russian chat roulette, and he like has a Ukrainian flag, and they just talk shit about him and like call him a fag and like
they call a Ukrainian guy.
Yeah, and he's like, "Why are you talking to me like this?" And
the Russians do?
No, the Ukrainian guy's like, "Why must you judge me?" And it's like, what do you mean? Well, they've invaded your country.
Let's take a gander.
Хохол смотрим, да? Мы москвичи, а ты хохол смотрим, да?
Привет с Украины.
This guy's getting owned.
So Russians are just making fun of a Ukrainian?
Yeah.
Why is this guy just like on the internet? Why isn't he like running for his life?
Why isn't he like?
Why is he just like chilling on chat roulette?
Yeah.
He's like, I'm just looking for a shoddy. There's like a building exploding next to him.
The biggest power move is if they started talking shit about him, he just panned the camera down and his big fat cock was there.
Нет.
No, I don't give a fuck.
Oh, Russians are mean.
Go fuck yourself. What's ho?
Go defend Bond. They're telling him to go fight.
Yeah.
Как у тебя вообще отношение к украинцам?
Oh, they're just being kids.
Я с Москвы на самом деле, блядь.
To be honest, I'm from Moscow and I don't have a positive view on them.
Привет с Украины.
What's ho ho?
What's ho ho?
It's a derogatory term. This is my favorite one.
Смотри, что за уебок сидит. Смотри, что за уебок.
Look
Why?
what kind of moron
Is that
this is.
a Asian Ukrainian?
Yeah,
Russian?
these guys are like in outer Siberia,
Yeah,
you know,
people look Asian.
digging for mammoth ivory. They're taking pictures of it.
Taking pictures of them.
Wait, don't move.
Ты из
Damn.
Донбасса, да?
Are you from Donbass?
Киева.
А мы в Донецке
No, I'm from
находимся,
Kiev.
да.
And we're
Ну и
in
что?
Donetsk.
Вы не люди или что ли? Я должен сразу вас оскорблять.
Украина это наша земля как бы. Ничего страшного.
О, Хохляндия. Привет.
Здравствуй, а почему ты сразу оскорбляешь?
Я забыл, что Украина это Украина. Я думал, что она
I
Хохляндия.
love the piano
Привет вам, ребята,
music.
с Украины.
Oh,
Are those little
so
kids?
sad. We're from Russia. Go fuck yourselves. Those little kids. It's like out of a Judd
That's
Apatow
crazy.
movie.
Yeah, these
when,
Russians
like,
are
a kid-
kicking this guy's ass.
Yeah, where like a kid would be like, "You suck."
Yeah.
Wow, these
These
Russians.
Ukrainians are he's just taking it though.
These
That's the thing.
Well, he's
Russians.
trying to make like a point, you know, like I stand while people throw things at me,
It's
sort
a
of thing.
dumb. It's like
I bet a
yeah.
bunch of people didn't. He just was on there for long enough
Yeah.
where he collected a bunch of shitty Russians just being like assholes. But it's also the internet. This is what
This
the
is what
internet's
people on the
for.
internet
Yeah.
do.
Yeah. When has it not been? Like, it's the place where you can be the
почему?
biggest asshole, the worst version of yourself,
Потому что
hide
это
behind the
было.
screen.
Как бы, короче, понимаешь, мне не нравятся украинцы. Ненавижу их.
I love that I'm like passionately
Знаешь,
defending the
плохие.
Russians
Yeah,
for some
you're-
reason. Yeah, like this is what
You're
you fucking
what
do.
you expect, you Ukrainian piece of shit? it's casualties of online war, dude.
Yeah, there's like it's just a wild video. They're like people like getting fucking like their heads blown off in fields, and then all of a sudden this guy's like, I'm getting harassed
Yeah.
by people living in Moscow.
Right, yeah,
virtually.
yeah.
They're calling me names.
Yeah, I think I'm just getting annoyed of like anyone who stays on. It's like log off.
Yeah, you're in the
Log
capital
off.
city of a country that's currently encircled by
Yeah.
like a bunch of Chechens.
Maybe do you live with your parents? You know, maybe your mom needs some help with something while the
Yeah.
city's getting taken over. Like,
Go get some beans.
Right, where like everyone, it's kind of annoying, I guess, maybe because like everyone's caring about your country and what's going on, and you're just spending all your time on the internet.
Yeah, you're online.
So
Yeah.
it does, you know.
He probably jacked off right before this.
Right. Yeah. And I'm sure it's horrible for a lot of people. All I hear is the horrible, horrible things. And then you just see like, oh, I have time to edit together a video of Russians
me,
making
people
fun of
being
me on
mean
the
to me,
internet.
Yeah.
I mean, he is kind of helping with the war effort. Low-key. He's making Russians look like dickheads.
That's true.
Yeah,
That's
it's the
true.
prop-
Maybe
Propaganda.
maybe he's like a super high level, psychological warfare.
I need to
guy.
see something that makes me okay with paying close to $7 a gallon.
Yeah. Oh God. Jeez. Oh yeah.
This isn't cutting it.
Oh yeah.
Saying enough.
Oh yeah.
Call him more names.
I want to call him some names.
Yeah. Why don't you find me on chat roulette? Huh?
Yeah, you goddamn ho-hole. You
What is a ho-hole?
What if I just said like the N-word for Ukrainian people?
What does it mean?
You fucking ho-hole.
Let's see.
What does ho-hole mean? Probably just gonna say like derogatory.
Ukrainian Cossack surname. Ho-hole is a type of duck.
Oh, so it's probably like it's saying like when you call like a Jewish person, you're like you fucking Steins because it's like a common last name.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And Cossacks are kind of like cowboy people.
Okay, so yeah,
They're like people of the
they're
steppe.
they're like the Appalachians of.
Yeah, they're
Ukraine.
scary people.
Go after yourself, fucking ho-hole.
I love these two guys
Hi,
about to have
ho-ho,
gay
to the
sex.
left with ho-ho. Yeah, these guys.
These guys are about to suck each other off, and they're like, "Oh, quick!"
Stupid ho-ho. Well, that was
Just two bros.
What are
know
the
I mean?
comments? They're all like, this is it.
This-
Oh yeah, it's
Yeah.
Reddit, so it's gonna be like horrific.
I'd say the propaganda is working on them.
Yeah,
Hard to
dude.
have sympathy for them being brainwashed when they're so smug about it. Real hard, right? Like, yeah, so let's kill them all. Let's have a big war. Let's kill a bunch of people. Yeah, we weren't a part of propaganda with Iraq at the beginning, right?
You were smug, so you deserve to die.
You were smug.
We killed 500,000 people.
Yeah. What's this here modern day night project? There's a fucking guy out there that's just people pay him to like scream at them.
He pays them to turn bitches into beasts, Devin.
Let's watch
Nice.
let's watch
This must have been
goddamn
like
video.
I can't believe we both saw this today. Today must have been like a massive media push for them or something.
Probably, yeah. They must have paid. I had
he's like
seen
a-
it months ago, and I thought about bringing it up, but
Oh really? Okay.
So it's like a grifter, like David Goggins, but even more of a grifter.
Good, Richie.
I'm acting like I'm big timing John. I'm like, I actually saw it months ago.
Good.
All right, I've known about the Modern Day Night Project for a long time.
So
we should
he's-
sign you up for the Modern Day Night Project.
Dude,
when
I
we
would
reach
crush that. I
5,000
would
on
crush that
Patreon.
shit. I'm a beast. These are
She's in the Modern
bitches.
Day Night Project.
Dude,
So what
that
is
shit would
he?
be a cakewalk for me.
John, what is he?
It just seems like like they do like a special forces selection in the army, and they make you do a bunch of tough shit. But it
Play
just
the
seems like
video.
somebody paying to do it.
It's a
dumb.
grift.
Project. The project is a 75-hour
There's like what
experience.
Navy SEALs
It's
do,
for
where
men
you see them in
just
the
like
ocean and
Yeah,
the
yeah.
arm,
who know that you're
and
meant
they do
for
like
more, who know that you might have areas in your life that you're not
a
performing at your
middle-aged
highest
man
level.
version of it.
You know you've got greater potential, and there's a higher purpose for you here. The project is not an experience; it's also a process.
Oh, yeah, they, like,
it's like
dig
administering
graves at the
chemotherapy
end, and
to
you
a
have, like,
cancerous
area
area of the
you
body.
symbolize your death and like
And
all
it's
the
going to
regrets you
unearth
would have had,
and
and you get
expose
in the grave.
who you
Interesting.
are.
They
The
bury you
physical
alive.
challenge
You pay a
that
lot of
go
money to
through
do that?
is purpose-driven.
How much is
Every
it, you
single
know?
evolution
I think
is
it's like
purpose-driven.
12,000
Every single
something like
evolution
that.
takes
Jesus
opportunity
Christ.
11,000 maybe.
to show emotional discipline, to communicate, and to problem solve.
And then they have like
so
you
the
know
project is here for a
afterward
purpose, to
they
help you
train
become
you
the man.
like weekly.
You know
and I
in
think
your
the subscription
deepest
I
heart
remember
that
him
you're
saying
meant
was
to
like
be.
$97.
And all
a
we're going to
week.
do as instructors over the next 75 hours is administer the project. No different than a doctor would administer chemotherapy to a cancerous
No
body
different
part.
at
No
all.
different.
No
than that.
different.
Yeah.
It's no different
Oh
than
my
that.
god.
Yeah, no different than life-saving medicine. This is a bunch of retards in a swimming pool.
A bunch of guys saying like, "Go back and help your team."
Oh, dude, did you see that one? That was so funny.
Yeah.
He's yelling at this very jacked guy.
Go to your notes. I remember I kind of put this down. Go to, or the email, whatever. One of the-
This is great.
all right, and then go to right here, Raycore. That one. Click on that.
Yeah, this is great.
All right, then go to
His Insta?
go to Reels. All right, yeah, his Insta. This is a different guy. So this guy is like one of the head trainer guys, and then go down.
Yeah.
Go down, go down, go down, go down. Oh, wait, hold on, stop for a sec. That one right there.
Yeah, this is great.
Ray Cash.
Yeah, Ray Cash.
I love this.
One more fucking word, you're gone. I'm not fucking around. Shut up.
He paid
Stop rolling your
$12,000
fucking
for
eyes.
This guy paid, and he's being
Yeah.
yelled at, you're
Yeah.
gone? He's like, no, you can't. I paid.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I paid. I paid.
He's like, I paid, asshole.
You're talking
Yeah.
back.
He goes, whip me now. I paid for my whipping.
Lay a thick fucking finger on me.
Yeah.
I'll sue the shit out of you, Ryan Cash.
Stop asking for fucking electrolytes and be a fucking man.
Stop
I don't
asking
give a
for
fuck what you do at home.
electrolytes.
You are not impressing me here with your little fucking machines and shit.
This guy must be like the dumbest person
You're
on
good
planet
because
Earth.
you have all these fucking comforts. Shut the fuck up and be a team player and go fucking join your team. You say another fucking word, you're gone.
that's the fucking project, bro.
There's dudes watching that being
That's
like,
fucking hard, bro.
there's dudes watching that being like, I'll sign up because he would never do that to me, dude.
Yeah,
'cause
yeah,
I'm such
yeah.
a team player, bro.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, I would watch a big Jack Chad get yelled at, and I'd be the guy supporting my team, dude.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Dude, let's watch more of these guys. This guy's
I'm a
videos.
fucking leader, bro, and I'm here to prove it.
Oh, he's got a front door.
Oh, the video has no sound.
The hell?
I can do whatever I want.
What?
Because I'm the
That's
boss.
just he does these things with his
I have to
wife
keep
too.
your ass in check.
Who's really the boss?
It's terrifying that these people walk amongst us.
You're just the big bitch in the family.
If I saw this being recorded at TGI Fridays, I'd be like, what?
What is my title?
Ray Cash Care, former Navy SEAL. Boom.
What is?
And she's like mocking
she's
him.
She's a humiliatrix.
She's a humiliatrix. Oh, you're Ray Cash Care, huh? You think you're so big and tough? You know, you could charge these people $20,000.
She's like, eat your own cum. All right, now here's a countdown.
You're
10,
lick it off the
9,
floor.
8, 7.
Eat my discharge.
You
fucking pussy. Hey, Ray, pay me $12,000 to eat my discharge, you fucking faggot.
You like cream of mushroom soup, Ray? Fuck you.
I'm thinking about another man too, Ray.
Is this Ray Cash getting his haircut at the... What is this?
All right, guys, Cash here.
Oh, he's taking
Cash here. Hard shit. We call this the double barrel. 3, 2,
Is he
1.
getting ears waxed? He's getting his ears waxed.
I mean, that seems like it feels good afterwards. I need my ears waxed.
Yeah.
You ever trim your ear hair?
No.
Was he on Rogan?
Really?
No, no, no.
Steel pier is simply
Steel pier,
this.
yeah.
So steel pier is when they take you to a barge. And it's like, I know people don't think San Diego gets cold, but it gets cold. It's a piece of steel, and it's
water is cold.
And they wet it down.
And they
and
wet
you
it
sit
down.
out there and you
They,
freeze.
they make you eat your own cum.
When I say freeze, they make
fucking
you lay down.
You sit there.
That's not
When you're
foam,
getting
bro.
up,
That's
your
cum.
skin
That's cum.
is sticking.
It is sticky.
And this is another story I always tell about Jason Redman. When your body and mind just say no more.
You're getting
Right?
milk.
But I wasn't going to
What the fuck is going on with the fucking recorder, dude?
What happened?
It's not recording again.
What? All right.
It went green.
What does that mean?
It means it's like it stopped recording.
Is it because we're going? Can you try while we're doing this right now to fix it?
Press it again. I mean, okay, now it's recording again, but I don't know.
Let's give it a shot. Sorry, guys.
I don't know how to fucking sync it, but whatever.
We'll try to figure it out later.
I'm gonna die.
Maybe
here.
there's two
Yeah,
parts.
that's,
Do you want to stop that recording?
No.
Yeah, that was, we were on fire.
That's all right. It's all right. It's all right.
Whatever. Won't be video, I guess, for the last half, but
Sorry.
that's really
Hey, the table's
fucking
clear
annoying.
though, guys. Huh?
Yeah, the
Hey,
table's clear.
Look at that clear table.
Or you did a little spring cleaning.
So
I'm
is
just
it-
gonna
is it
stop. I'm
recording?
just gonna stop that because there's no point.
Stop what?
The recording.
Like entirely?
No. Just the video.
All right,
the
whatever.
video.
Yeah.
We just don't have video
I'm sure-
for the
Nah,
second
sorry,
half of
guys.
this.
Oh, so there's no video now?
At the beginning there was.
Oh, okay.
It's just gonna keep turning off. I don't know what's going on, but anyway, it's Ray Cash will fix it.
Dude, if we fucking went to if we were knights, if we were modern knights, none of this would happen. Because we cut corners and we're delving too much into the bitch and not the beast.
Yeah.
All right?
Where does your bitch lie? Where does your beast lie inside your body?
Dude, my beast,
Yeah.
it's in my balls. It's in my cojones.
In your balls?
Yeah.
And your bitch, is it in your ass?
Dude, my bitch is my heart. You can't have no heart if you want to be a beast. That shit needs to be ice cold.
Yeah. Yeah.
You fucking bitch.
Yeah, you got warm blood, dude.
Hell yeah, I'm warm. No,
Yeah.
I'm cold. What are you talking about? I'm cold.
I'm saying before you let the beast and your balls out.
And now, all I do is listen to my balls, and I'm cold blooded, baby.
Balls get heavier. And
Hey,
your
all
blood gets
thanks to Ray
cold.
Cash.
He has 120,000
Project.
followers.
I mean, half of them are, I mean, it's much.
It's not as fun if we. Oh, you know what could be good to do? Sorry to pivot. Maybe we'll come back to this at some point because there's more to look at.
There's tons.
Let's do Amber Heard because it's only audio.
Right.
There is no video for that.
Lovely.
Good.
So we always have. Obviously, this is an old story. It's not like this is brand new shit, but we realize that there's like hours or an hour at least of Johnny Depp and Amber Heard recordings that we've never looked into.
Never looked
Phenomenal.
into.
So let's do that. And that's that. Play it.
Is this during the court case?
No, this is.
There's like recordings of them fighting. There's probably there's like just tons of recordings. Of them.
This could be a whole episode.
Yeah. So it might have to be because I don't know.
We could do a 2-parter too.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, we'll keep going with it. So sorry about the video or whatever. I don't know.
It's just it is what it is. It is what it is. You're gonna see like 20 minutes on YouTube, and then the rest will just be audio because I don't know what the fuck's been going on today. But the stupid, it's only $700 fucking thing, and of course it works half the time.
Yeah,
it's great.
Things will get ironed out, guys.
I thought that we had some sort of game plan.
I told you what I needed. You said we should.
She's recording this.
Didn't she shit in his bed?
I don't know.
She's like, I told you I shit like a cat. I needed to shit in the bed.
Look it up real quick. I mean,
really?
She shit in his bed, I think. Yeah.
Let's skip right to that.
Why are you shitting in my bed? Amber, this never happened on the set of Gilbert Grape.
Johnny Depp says feces in bed was last straw in marriage.
I was singing Sweet Clementine and drinking, my favorite port, and I turned over my bed, and lo and behold, Amber had shit herself.
God, Amber, you fucking savage! You shit the bed.
Bitch.
Amber Heard was a lesbian before Johnny Depp and was arrested for domestic abuse of her girlfriend. She beat her girlfriend.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
She's a lying scumbag.
Yeah.
She's a little psychopath.
I love Johnny Depp. He's such a drunk shit.
Oh yeah,
he's great.
He's like from Oklahoma, and he's had like he's acted like he's from like
Kentucky.
Kentucky. He's acted like he's from the south of France. His whole life.
He always has
like some weird accent,
vague European accent.
He's doing
the.
He's doing the T.S. Eliot thing.
Yeah. It's a mixture between Hunter S. Thompson and Jack Sparrow. That's what happened to him.
Yeah,
he hung out with Hunter S. Thompson. He was Jack Sparrow for too long, so he's a fake man.
Yeah. Well, never mind.
This is good. I love the red versus blue thing going on.
Yeah.
Seeing the counselor is not gonna it's not gonna do it. It's
What?
not alone. We gotta change how we do things, and I want to trust you, and I feel like all the trust is gone. All the fucking trust is
really
gone in the
I can't trust you
relationship.
because
I feel like somebody's been shitting in my bed.
I'm not gonna be in a physical fucking altercation with you.
Oh shit.
Then don't.
You fucking hit me last night. You fucking.
You
Or
flinged
the
your
other
shit at
time
me
you
like a
split.
fucking baboon.
Come on, you cannot act like that. It's about that. It's
Well,
not.
we're on a plane. I can't split.
No, and you hit back. So don't act like you don't fucking
I
participate.
pushed you.
Yeah.
You're trying to
she's trying to
fucking.
trap him.
You
It's entrapment.
fucking
You
conniving.
and I both know that you split when there is no physical violence involved. And that you do it
Because you're
like at the
abusing.
very beginning of fights these days. And if you split and you go into a different room and you don't actually leave that house, it does nothing but perpetuate
Bitch,
the
I'm
fight.
Captain Jack Sparrow.
already.
Oh,
Know how
dude,
Amber is
shut up, you
not any
big
abuse.
bitch.
She is understanding.
That's a massive
up.
power. That's a massive power move.
Hate
just
these people on
leaving.
YouTube that like analyze
I know.
like body language and shit. You're a fucking nobody.
Yeah.
Play the clip and move on with your life. Play the clip and get to your job at Wawa. You fucking YouTuber retard. Fucking analyzing shit. You don't know anything. If you did, you'd make money at it.
I know a thing or two about
And
body
getting
language.
a room, getting another room at a hotel is just the same thing.
That's cool.
That's not the
That's
same.
awesome.
Well, I had to because it stunk
text
like shit.
Steven or Nathan
I was
and
afraid of you
tell them to
shitting
get
in my
you
bed,
another
Amber.
room. It's chronic. It happens
What's
all
next?
the time. And if you do it to go into another room, you do it and you get dressed.
You were fucking screaming at me.
He rocks, dude.
I'm not going to validate my actions last night.
Yeah, 'cause
I
you
feel very
can't.
bad
No, I'm talking
how I
in
reacted.
Toronto.
I did not start screaming until you had fucking said all the shit. You poke an animal enough, it is eventually, doesn't matter.
Oh my god,
So you're
she's
saying
crazy.
you're
Oh
saying
my
you're an
God.
animal.
Yeah, you're an animal.
He just wants some fucking peace and quiet, and
Yeah.
you can't stop shitting in his bed and fucking beating him with wine bottles. Leave the man alone.
I know Johnny Depp's like, I'm just trying to drink till the clicking goes away in my head. You won't shut the fuck up.
Oh, man.
So she mentioned.
Oh, really?
God.
You tell us more, scumbag.
I love this happy little. Fuck him.
Hi, just popping in here
I'm sick and tired
to
of
ruin the
fucking fighting
video.
about old fights. This is not about a fight. This is broad. This is a broad thing. And if I'm telling
A
you
broad thing?
every single time
it is a
you get
broad
dressed
thing.
and fucking split the top of a fight, you never fucking try and work it out. You never fight for me. You never come to me. You never self-calm. You never self-soothe. You're never the one to throw the olive branch. I'm sick and tired
You
of it.
sound like
It
you're
needs to
getting
fucking
pretty
change.
angry.
And you can go, I can't meet those demands. I can't do it. Or you can fucking promise me so I have a modicum of safety. I
Oh, yeah,
feel a
she's done it
modicum of
again.
respect. A little tiny shit sliver of fucking like, you are in this whether it is good or bad. Whether
What?
it
This
is
is all
good
about
or bad.
that.
Down and
She's
up.
like, I thought we were
Lows
gonna
and
shit the bed together.
She's upset.
Yeah, like this was supposed to be a couples thing.
We haven't done anything as a couple in years, Johnny. I wanted to shit the bed with you.
It's tough.
They're like
and
sitting around
easy.
with like a shaman
Here
taking
again, saying
laxatives
he
together,
doesn't
like it's
stay and fight with her.
ayahuasca.
He leaves.
Shut
He
the
removes
fuck
himself
up.
from hostile environments. In her words, every single time you split at the top or beginning.
Yeah, she sounds
of a
really
fight.
bad.
But I thought
She's a horrible person.
Yeah, she
and
sounds-
it-
it's
public
crazy to me.
opinion
Wants to
turned
be
around on
confident, he
her,
won't
and
leave.
they think Johnny Depp's like fine.
Yeah, it's kind of crazy how she thought this would be like validating for her. She sounds horrific.
Johnny Depp, I think, had like a temporary cancellation because of
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
But
And
like
then-
he's pretty much been redeemed. He's in commercials now, and
We
he'll
have
probably
not
be in a
been
movie
well.
at some
We
point.
have not been good. When I fucking move out, if I move out, then you'll have them, and you can fucking relish them. You won't fucking like it, what you hear. Won't make you happy.
She's like stupid too. You could tell. Like she doesn't
Yeah.
even make
Yeah.
sense.
But you hear what I'm telling
Don't
you.
self-calm.
She sounds
No,
exactly
that's
like my ex. It's kind of
Yeah,
fucking
but
triggering. This is
that's what
crazy.
back here.
I know where we
Toronto,
were.
Boston, here,
I know where we
rehearsals.
were. We've been on the road basically since Australia, and I have been at your side. And I have not been filming a movie.
Well, we were on our honeymoon. I hope you were at my side.
I'm not talking about just a honeymoon. Now am I? I'm talking about many months. And was it all the honeymoon? No. I have been at your side throughout it all. You said, why did you come to Rio? And I
Well, I
answered
wish you wouldn't be at my side. You stink like poo-poo.
I
smell like
would love
caca.
for it to be better. I have no
caca.
fucking
Ew.
I just want to drink
no
my rum.
safety,
I wanna-
no
in peace.
security. The
And you
relationship
stink up the place
is something
with your poop
me,
pants.
They left me on an
something you don't
island
fight for,
with a single
don't
pistol.
stand up for. You always run from when it's tough. I'm telling you, I need more. We didn't say vows. You didn't make them exactly in the same in that way, you know. But now is the fucking time. I need to know if you're gonna be there. I want promises. I told you that at the beginning of this conversation. I need promises.
What are you
that you're gonna
talking
fucking
about?
be
He doesn't
there.
want to deal with her
I need
bullshit,
promises
and it's
that this is important to
infuriating
you.
her.
Not when it's
Yeah.
easy. When it's hard too. Yeah, this is something you'll fight for.
We all
This is something
Johnny
that's sacred
is
that neither
in full
of us
dissociation
throw out
mode right
right
now.
every
Oh,
fight.
yeah.
He is like
Oh, yeah.
completely just
Oh, yeah.
he's
I get
staring
you.
at the floor, just like completely.
Yeah.
He's off.
He's
on
rolling
a
a
movie
cigarette.
set.
Yeah. He's just thinking about his experience on
Yeah.
Gilbert Grape.
Yeah.
You know, like
all the good times with Hunter S. Thompson.
yeah.
When they hold the promises. I was in Toronto and it fucked me over. I can't be the only one. You can't be the only one.
He's like, I had a better time making The Tourist.
Angelina Jolie is much.
You ever
nicer
see that?
woman than
You ever see that, Amber? That hunk of shit. Well, I'd rather make that for the rest of my life than spend time with you, you lying whore.
I like that he's wasted.
Yeah,
He's just
wine drunk all the
wasted,
time.
just sitting there, just waves of this bullshit just splashing against
If
him.
I,
I
split
wish
on
he
you,
was
all
talking
those
more
times
in
that
it.
I thought about doing it would
He
not
doesn't
be.
need to. He's letting her run her
And I
fucking
stayed,
mouth.
and it's tougher. You know, that's stronger. I'm stronger.
She's saying nothing.
It is easy to run. It is easy to run away from problems. It is easy to take that out and say, well, that's the easiest. That's the best, safest. That's the safest way out. I'm not saying we should get in physical altercations. I never want to be in that. Never.
But she's open to the possibility of them.
Well, she's setting him up. This is a setup. Like, you keep bringing up physical
But
altercations,
every time
it implies
you
that
don't
it's
like what I
happened.
say
Right.
and
So
you
his
fucking run
silence
away, will never work
it's not
out.
an admission,
You can't
but
run away every
it could
fight.
be implied that way.
Right.
He kind of rocks.
You can't. It's easy. It's not brave. It's not strong.
Like, 'cause
it's
he's not
harder
saying it didn't
to
happen,
say
but he
to
did.
somebody, I want to work this out. I want to face what I have. I want to face what you have. I want to work it out with you. You're not working it out. You're running away, and then you make me be the bigger person every single time and come to you and knock on the door and come to this house and say, hey, we're married. It's supposed to be sacred. Calm down.
I made you.
Yes, by default. If you're never the one to do it,
Hard to
one of
believe.
us is, and I'm the one to do it every
Amber
time.
Heard's
It means
the
I'm the
bigger
bigger person every
person
time. It means I have to
any
be the strong one.
situation.
It means every time I have to fight for our relationship.
He is listening
You get
to
to
her.
be
He is,
not You get to be lazy. You get to be cowardly.
probably
I don't know what it is.
He's probably playing Candy Crush on his phone.
He's like, give me a second, I got
Once again, I am fighting for the relationship.
With a guy that you don't fucking trust or like? What?
I did not say
he rocks,
Yeah, he's like, leave
I
the
love
shit.
you.
Beat it.
You're my favorite
Then
person
leave.
in the world.
I don't see how it
I
could
remember what I said at the beginning. I'm sorry you
I don't
feel
see how
like
it
you
could
can't
be.
imagine it. But I said this to you at the beginning of this conversation. I said, you're
God,
my
is
favorite
her
person
voice
in the world.
annoying.
If you weren't the most magnetic, shiny, beautiful, interesting, dynamic person I had ever met in my life, it would be so easy to
An
walk away
A-list
from
movie
this
star.
bratty thing that you do.
Untrustworthy.
Did you hear what I just said? I said I
I'm
can't
sorry,
trust.
I'm drunk.
I can't trust. That's not meaning you're untrustworthy. It means that we've created a situation, and I'm telling you what you do to create it too. We've created a situation in which there cannot. Trust can't grow. It's like it's trampled every single time, and we need a marriage. That's why I sat down.
She's recording this, right?
Yeah.
This is some Mel Gibson wife shit.
Yeah, this rocks.
I remember
She's
me
trying to
sitting
get him
down
in a
at the very
gotcha
beginning
moment.
of this conversation
Yeah.
and saying just that to you. Saying, I know you got married for security and for safety. So did I. We did not get married because it was something that we're doing, because it was something we could walk away. We wanted a foundation. No?
Yes, I wanted to make you my wife.
Yes, but you could just have me as your girlfriend if you didn't want the foundation. And you told me, and maybe you go back on it now. Fine, okay, cool. Lie about that. I don't know. You told me you wanted a foundation. You told me you wanted the security. You wanted the safety. You liked the foundation. At the beginning, you said, I really like having that. It feels safe. So don't argue with me when I say it now.
I'm not arguing with you.
Oh, yeah, but you had to pick it apart.
He's done he said nothing.
I know.
You
Yeah.
to be my wife. I wanted you to be my wife. That's picking it apart.
No.
Yeah, it's called.
How did I pick it apart?
It's called Sweet Nothings, Amber. You're like, you said this, and you said that. It's like, yeah, we were having a romantic moment.
I'm sure he does say stuff like that.
I know, and I'm sure he believed it. Yeah.
Suddenly you don't want to answer it.
What am I not answering? Because I don't want to fight about this new thing? No, I don't want to.
He's saying, stop fucking
I said you
insulting
wanted the safety
me.
and security, and you stopped me, you interrupted me, and then you said, what? Because because I wanted to have you as my...
I didn't interrupt you. You asked me, right? You said, right?
I meant you interjected. I meant you said. You said. How about that? See, now, is this better? I answered you. I addressed what you're saying. Now, can we please not fight about that?
And I said, because I love you.
I said loved.
What?
What? Oh, you gotcha.
Gotcha.
Oh my God.
About a fucking event this past tense. If I used love,
Okay.
my apologies. It doesn't mean it.
He's so tired of her. Dude.
He's so
oh my
exhausted.
God,
This
he's
man is
fucking
just
exhausted.
beaten down.
He
I
is
know.
done.
He just needs a nap.
Yeah.
He is so sick.
He needs
of
a
hearing
week
her.
of just peace and rest and oh my God.
She's doing what every relationship fight is, where you try to confuse the person and spin these circles till their head spins, and then you go like, no, you said loved. Past tense.
Yeah, you get into
And
the
you go,
semantics.
No,
and
you know
shit.
what I mean, retard.
And you go like, what? Now I have 3 other arguments to win before I get back to the initial one because you're now making up all these other problems.
Oh my God.
What a hell. What a living hell. Every man is in a hell of their own creation.
Yes, you married me, though, because you wanted some safety, some security, some stability, a foundation.
You already said that.
These are those arguments that you've been in where it's just like it's going nowhere. This argument
This
goes
is pointless.
nowhere.
This is a complete waste of my life.
You just want to say something.
You're living when you're in an argument. You're
Yeah.
like, this is purgatory.
Yes,
This is a
it is
completely
purgatory.
meaningless interaction in my
This
life.
is a circle of hell.
Yep.
And
I think you... Could you not agree?
I need the same things.
So,
But when you start flipping out,
stop being
I
a
can't
cunt.
put a word in. And it's manic and angry. What the fuck, Amber?
I get angry. I'm human.
No, dude.
Hey, she gets angry. She yells. She hits him. Let her be human. Notice who the voice of reason here is, saying that he doesn't want to be there and go through it, and because he just doesn't want to fight,
Skip through this guy.
which in turn makes her even more angry because apparently...
Try. Let's both try. If there's anger, if there's something fucking really fucking poking us in the ass, let's try. Try not to fucking fight. Try to address it.
God, he's so
Without
drunk.
Oh, he's yeah.
jumping down each other's throats, because all that's going to do is build a mountain.
How much do you suck at doing a hidden recording that you can't get someone who's like...
Yeah, she hasn't even... She didn't go... She thought she would just record it and, like, win.
And he's going to be like...
Because she's such a narcissist, she didn't even realize that she didn't go into this knowing she's an awful person.
Yeah.
And that she would have to come off like a somebody that's going to get him angry.
Right.
She just went into it like, well, I'm a woman. Everyone's going to side with me because this is how it goes. And she forgot that she had to rile him up. She needed a trick, and she went into it without a trick. She just thought pressing record would be like, I win.
And she thought like these moments where she's like, I'm human. It's like, and then everyone would be like, God, he just like must be pushing those emotions down. He's not paying attention to her. And then you hear him, and he's like, I don't want to fight. I do love you. I'm listening to you. You know, it's like all the.
Yep.
What is he?
He just wants her to stop being furious.
Yeah,
I know.
Just stop being an angry, horrible person.
Johnny Depp's like, I haven't had water in 9 years. My head is killing me because of you and the lack of water.
And the love, and totally fucking mistrust, because you say you don't trust me, you don't trust me. I get it, okay. I'm flake. I'm a this. I'm a that.
I didn't say as a person.
Yeah, she's a classic schizoid, dude. She's a schizoid.
Good take, John.
Another schizoid.
She's a fucking schizoid, dude.
Got her.
Well, then I don't know. You know,
I want the trust back. I don't.
This like black and white thinking. You're like the most amazing person I've ever seen. I can't trust you.
Whatever. I'm telling you.
Is he lighting a cigarette?
I don't know.
You just hear he's like trying to light a cigarette. You just hear him be like, don't hit me.
I don't, man.
He's like, what are you doing?
Don't.
No.
I don't want to, because I don't want to fucking fight.
But it doesn't have to be
exhausted.
one.
Oh my God.
It's not like I'm saying, hey, choose fight.
You just said I get mad, I'm going to scream.
No.
Yeah.
I didn't.
Yes, you did.
Oh, before the recorder turned on, is that what you said? Be like, time for me to scream. And be like, are we recording?
It happens.
Yes, I know. It happens often.
What a fucking child.
Yeah, it happens all the time.
It just happens. You get angry. You don't get to just yell at somebody because you're like, I feel human.
It'd be so funny if she actually spent some time in jail.
That'd be awesome.
Audacity to get me.
It's a bunch of hot baby oil poured on her.
They fry her hand.
She gets sent to
Panamanian Malaysian prison.
And at the same time, the guy that runs away and
you run away every single
I got a letter from Amber. She can't afford food because she's spending all of her money on drugs.
I'm not lying about it.
Then what are you doing with me?
I already answered that. We went through this conversation literally 5 minutes ago. I answered this already 5 minutes ago.
You just said to me that I shouldn't be with you.
No, I said if
That's
you.
what I feel.
No, I said if I'm some, harping bully, which is what you make me sound like.
You
I'm
are.
like constantly on you, making you feel bad. That's because that's what I do. And then you ignore everything. You take me for granted. You're ignoring everything that I do for you. You make me sound terrible. You talk about me in a terrible way. You do not fight for me, and then you want to sit here and make me sound so terrible to be around.
Fight for you?
You don't. Everything I've already explained.
No.
10 minutes before.
No, fight for you. I don't understand.
You never ever.
She's like, I never see you commit crimes for me, and that's true love. Johnny, why won't you possibly have legal action taken against you for me?
Put in the work. If we're arguing about something, you don't ever try to get to the bottom of it and figure out.
He's literally doing that right now.
You want to make it easy on you, so you split. You don't fight for me. You don't fight when there's a problem. You don't come to me. You don't make peace with me. You never extend an olive branch. You're never the bigger guy. You're never the one that's like, okay, I'm going to put my own feelings
You can tell
aside
she's a child because everything she says is an extreme. It's always like, you've never, ever done this. You've never, ever done that. You've never, ever eaten food. You've never gone to the bathroom. Like, just things that all have to be impossible.
You never make me mac and cheese anymore.
It's always, you never, that's how you know you're a child.
Yeah, this is like the borderline thing. It's insane, dude.
You never remove the crust from my PB&J anymore.
And he's not fighting for you because he's not going to enter a battle he knows he's going to lose.
Right.
Why would this? He already knows this isn't going anywhere.
Yeah. When these things go public, nobody sides with the man.
No.
Yeah.
second and say, this is bigger than us, let's stop fighting.
Johnny
you
Depp
never
is a
are the one to
gangster.
come and knock on my door.
He is just like silent.
You take me for granted.
Taking it just like.
Not true.
I guarantee if he did
He
that
doesn't
shit,
even know
she'd
that
be
he's
like, I
being
need you to
recorded.
leave me alone.
What?
If he would go and be the bigger man,
not
like
the
she
one
wants
who
to be
fucking
another
fr-
problem.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, oh, I need you to leave me alone. You're too possessive.
Yeah.
It's insane.
Yeah. I bet this whole time he's been watching. Like,
Here we go.
Oh, if he fought for her, he'd be. Oh, yeah.
here we go.
Fucking pots and.
I'm not the one who
That's different.
throws
That's
fucking
different.
pots and whatever.
That's different. That's different.
Oh my
One
God.
does not negate
She's
the
just
other.
justifying.
It's irrelevant.
It's not irrelevant. You threw a pot at it. That's
I throw
irrelevant.
pots and pans does not mean that you.
She's also like legitimately.
faces. Wait,
she's
oh my God.
Hold on. She's also like a moron because she's recording herself
Yeah.
saying that she's thrown pots and pans at him.
You're totally right. She's such a narcissist. He's just like, you're throwing vases and pots.
knock on the door. Just because there are vases does not mean that you come and knock on the door.
Really, I should just let you throw.
I'm not saying that. You're saying that. You're putting words in my mouth and then making
Poor
non
Johnny Depp.
sequiturs.
Giving you a situation.
God, he's with a legitimate
No,
moron.
you're trying to justify how you don't or do come to the door
No,
based
I'm
on whether I throw
justifying.
pots and pans. It's irrelevant.
No, I'm justifying how
She's like,
you,
get out of my
you
room.
seem to think that there's this cowardice in me that runs away and I don't fight for you.
And you're justifying that by saying I throw pots and pans? Okay, cool. Let's
No.
talk about everything you do wrong.
I'm not the one who fucking did that. I didn't.
So that makes sense. So that
It makes complete
That's
sense, you
clear.
idiot.
The only time I ever threw anything at you was when you fucking
are you-
threw the cans at me in Australia.
Why are you trying to justify who throws things based on
Because
whether or
that-
not you come knocking
Oh
on the
my
door?
God.
And don't
Because
get
that
why
is a
one
fucking
informs the other.
irrational and violent.
This isn't a who
fucking
threw what.
maneuver.
I mean, what are we? You know,
Yeah.
we're splitting
She's like,
hairs
Johnny,
here.
it doesn't care who shot who.
How
So
does
a
one
man would
inform
want
the
to
other?
get out of that area so that he doesn't get so fucking angry that he actually does pop the fucking wife.
Wait, replay that.
Johnny Depp rocks.
Go home and
dude.
listen out of that area so that he doesn't get so fucking angry that he actually does pop the fucking wife.
Pop
How
the
does
fucking
one
wife.
inform the other?
Oh man.
Oh
Go home and
man.
listen to the tape.
He rocks.
Please. That's what they're for.
Yes. You listen to the fucking tape.
Oh, I'm gonna.
So will I.
And here we have Amber admitting to throwing pots, pans, through a
Yes,
can.
we
back,
know.
We heard
she
it,
threw a
dipshit.
bunch to physically assault him to.
You'll never fuck up. I know you want to live in a world where everyone just says yes to you and doesn't.
Here's the thing, though.
question
She's
you or
recording us, so
criticize
she's being cool.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? This is what most of her arguments aren't like.
This
you know?
this is her version of being cool, and she still
Yeah.
sounds like
I
a
know.
psycho.
Yeah.
ever. And
Don't
you're
insult
perfect.
me like that, please.
But that's not the case. That's not why you're with me.
I mean, she literally went to that, like, he's like, you threw pots.
I
She's like, oh,
am
you're gonna
honest.
bring,
you're gonna bring the
again
pots
with
up.
the
You
pots.
don't want to be held accountable.
Here we
I
go
get it.
again.
I
Boo
want you
hoo.
to
Poor
shut up.
Johnny. Got a little shiner because I
That's
threw a
your-
pot at his head.
In front of Travis last night.
You're-
was really
That's your problem, and that's your whole thing that you.
That's your problem.
So
You have a
I'm not-
problem with when people lie. She's really
Go
backwards, man.
over
It's
every fight
wild.
we've had. I'm not gonna refight this fight. You have something you're holding on to about Travis. Fucking go fuck.
Travis.
You know, go do it. Go run away together. I don't know what you're fucking holding on to, but you have
Travis.
created that. I have no
Who's
part
Travis?
of that. I don't know what you're fucking latched onto in your brain. What stray hairs
Probably like Travis Scott. They're like bros.
fucking commingled.
He's like
Travis
tangled in your
Barker.
brain
He's like,
to make
I
you
want to
think
go
you've
sicko
really
mode.
figured something out.
He won't let me.
Because the way you talked to Travis when we were going sicko mode was just a real spectacle last night.
I mean, we were drunk, and you wouldn't even drive us to get his meal at McDonald's, and it was just you just threw pots and pans at us.
You know, when we were a couple of birds in the trap, you were a spectacle.
I know a guy who'll do it for the Louis belt.
This is not
I mean, you
unusual for you.
You act
It's
like I
almost
treat you
every
like
fight I
security
can
at
almost
Astro World,
guarantee
for Christ's
something
sake.
you
I've
can,
done
like,
nothing of the sort.
Let's
manipulate and
ask
twist
Travis
into something.
tonight. If you
Yes, why
told
don't we
him,
invite Travis into our
You want us to go sicko mode,
You want us? You want Travis to go sicko mode on you?
fucking wheeled
Okay.
truck of a marriage. Why don't we crash it straight into the wall? Because no one knows us better than fucking Travis.
you're just afraid that the truth will come out.
What truth?
That you lied.
What are you fucking talking about?
That delivery was great. That you lied.
He's awesome,
He's
dude.
killing
Johnny Depp
it,
is the
dude.
shit.
Yeah, he's killing it. He's
Oh,
killing it.
man.
I didn't even have
she's
fucking
gonna
thing
fly
to
off the
lie
fucking
about. What are you
rails.
fucking talking about? Every fucking fight, there's a new thing that you've convinced yourself is a lie.
I said to you, Amber, tell Travis what you just did. Did you just fucking, did you punch me in the fucking jaw? Did you fucking kick? Did you? Did you? And you wouldn't say a fucking reason. I don't know what you're
so
talking
I
about.
lied.
Never fucking,
I see the
never
lie.
fucking happened.
I see the lie. You really
he
should run with
rocks.
this. In fact, maybe you and Travis can like go and like, you know, do a
don't.
tell-all about what a
Hey,
what, you know, an investigative
stop with
study.
the attitude, right?
That's in the Girls
Stop with
Handbook
the
101. If you bring up any friend, they always end up going like, "Why don't you go fuck him?"
Yeah. And she's trying to get around that because she doesn't want to sound homophobic.
Yeah.
She's still conscious of that.
Sorry.
Amber appears
Oh
to
my
not
God,
know what
shut up,
Johnny's
dude.
talking about. Things that Johnny's.
Oh, she's lying to his
Big
face.
investigative study you've done. I'm not sitting here
No,
and fighting
I
with
was
you
in a
about
situation with
the
you.
fight that
After
we had
you
last
fucking
night.
got physically violent with me, I texted Travis. I said, "Come up here," because
know.
I didn't want
Come and
anything to
save me.
happen.
I mean, yeah.
It's coming. What? Save me?
No, go ahead. Continue. You. Travis to the rescue.
No, that was the last one. You can go. You go.
You go.
Hell yeah, dude.
That was the last insult.
Oh, yeah. You called me a liar, and yet
I wish he
watched
was
you
just
lie.
cocking a
called
gun.
me a liar.
I watched you
He's
lie.
cleaning a gun like an old timey
There's
like
no
pirate
You still haven't
gun.
told me what lie it is.
blunderbuss.
But yet, every single fucking time.
We'll
You
talk
know
to
you do this
Travis.
every single fucking
We'll talk
time.
to Travis.
I'm not fucking talking to nobody.
No,
Fuck
because
that.
you
You go fucking jerk him off.
There
I
it
don't care.
is. Of
I really
course.
don't
Yeah,
care.
there you
It's
go.
ding,
every
ding,
single
ding.
time.
Classic.
You latch
Right
onto
on
some sort of thing.
time.
When I already told you, I don't know what you're fucking talking about.
Just
You don't
the
even know what you're talking about.
emasculation.
You still haven't even told me what it is. But run with it.
I have told you what it is.
No, you haven't.
I said to Travis. I said no. I said to you, "Hey, tell Travis what just happened." You
Oh,
can
you
care
told me
less.
to do it. You
Yeah.
told me to. You said, go do that.
I said no. Tell him what just
And
happened.
I lied.
And that you punched me in the
You're right.
fucking thing, and
You figured
in the
it
face,
out.
and you said, "No, fucking, no, I didn't. What the fuck are you talking about?" And I
didn't
watched
punch
you lie, and then
I
I
didn't punch you,
and
by
then
the way. I'm sorry that I didn't hit
punched
you across the face in a proper slap, but I was hitting
woman
you.
should
I was not
be
punching you.
in
But I was
fucking
hitting,
court.
You're not
I was hitting you. I
punched.
wasn't punching
Don't
you.
tell me what it feels like to be punched.
You know, even a lot of fights been around a long time. I know. Yeah.
No, when you fucking have
Oh,
a
she goes
closed
with the
fist.
big tough
Yeah,
man.
oh, you're a big
Now-
tough guy.
Now you're
Right.
gay.
Emasculating.
Oh, big
But I
tough
did not
man. I did not punch you.
I did not fucking deck you. I fucking was hitting you. I don't know what the fuck
She's
motion
just
of my
admitting
hand
it.
was.
Oh my
idiot, dude.
God.
What?
She's so stupid. She's recording herself. This is like fucking Robert Durst for getting the fucking mic
Yeah,
on.
yeah.
Fine. I did not hurt you. I did not punch you. I was hitting you.
How are your toes?
What am I supposed to do? Do this?
How are you?
I'm not sitting here bitching about it, am I? You are.
Oh,
That's the difference between
Oh,
me
because he
and you.
stepped on
You're
her
a fucking
feet or
baby.
something?
Because you start
You
physical
are
fights.
such a baby.
Because
Grow
you-
the fuck up.
Because you start
Johnny.
physical fights.
I did start a physical fight.
Yeah, you did. So I had to get the
Because-
fuck out of there.
Yes.
How is she
you
still
did. So you
walking
did the
around?
right
He
thing,
can't
the
be in
big
that
thing.
situation. He's Johnny fucking
You're
Depp.
I
admirable.
know. You don't deserve this, Johnny.
Every single
Yeah,
time.
what a guy.
What's your excuse when there's not a physical fight? Then what's the excuse there?
What?
You're still being admirable.
It wasn't a
right?
physical
Just, like,
fight. It was you attacking him.
running away.
He can't trust you because you always fight him.
Yeah, he's
That's
being
why he keeps
violent.
running away because you're a violent maniac.
Yeah.
And you can sit here and call me names, but you get called a name, and what do?
She's mad
That's
because
less insult.
she's probing
You're a
him
baby.
verbally
You are a
and to the point of
hypocrite. You don't do
physical,
anything
getting physical
that you
to
actually do.
defend himself,
Expect
and he
from
never
people
defends
what
himself.
you
He just
can't
goes like,
give
"Yeah,
them.
whatever,"
But this seems
brushes
to
her
be
off
following
and writes
against it.
writes her off. So she hates it, and that's what this is all about. Because he's just like not caring is like the most powerful thing you can do.
Yep.
Yeah.
But then she's also like, "Oh, so you don't care? So you're not in this relationship? So you don't love me anymore?"
Yeah.
It's like, I can't care. You're a child.
I'm giving you a Xanax.
You're lucky I don't pop the wife.
Oh, thank you.
Seems like it's worn off.
Yeah, take a Xanny.
Yeah, it probably has.
But I haven't even been able to have like a fight with you beyond.
She's upset she hasn't been able to have
She
a
talks
fight.
about a fight like it's date night.
Any real talking kind of speaking contest in so long because anytime anything goes wrong, you split. I feel like it's your first thing.
Yeah, I wonder why, Amber.
Unnecessary. It's not always you're splitting because there's blows or because there's
He's just
yelling
running
or
out the
anything.
clock,
You
waiting
split
for the Xanny to kick in.
Most times when I'm still speaking in this volume and nothing has been thrown or hit or anything, you know I can change.
She's like, "Oh, now
Certain
you
things
stay
that
when
are
I talk softly and don't throw pots and pans at you."
But I know I can't blame myself entirely for going straight to the fucking finish line, the first sign of stress yesterday.
What?
What?
Because of how
First, I can't
been.
fucking. You can't blame me. Okay, yesterday I was stressed out and I stabbed you in the toe.
I don't know what else I could fucking do.
Since Australia, we went on our honeymoon and we had a great time, other than the fact that we had a fight in the train, which was physical. But
you're physically abusing him, and he's trying to explain this to you.
San Francisco.
Yes.
But I thought everything else was great. You're saying.
Luckily, you're weak and have no fighting skills at all, or no. So he just sort of takes it, and it's annoying to him.
Me splitting.
Like the lack of, I even said this in Australia. I feel like it was so good for so long. We talk about things.
This is crazy. It's like being on a
fights.
fly on the wall.
Remember, we allowed ourselves to say, "Hey, you did this," or "You took." Remember, we would even have a little argument, and it was okay. It was an argument,
and we would be a fly on the wall there because Amber Heard was shitting the bed.
Things change. You can't figure it out.
Amber.
And I don't mean to criticize.
Amber, you shit at me.
You're attracting flies, Amber.
Anything that you do, but it's so chronic with you.
She's like, have a Xanax. He's like, Amber, have a Pampers.
It's like sometimes these clear months, and you're this different person, and it's wonderful. You're this, and then sometimes I'm like struggling to stay connected with you, struggling to have 5 minutes with you,
Amber, just because I don't want to do jankum with you, I mean, it doesn't mean you can throw pots and pans at me.
Amber, you take laxatives at an alarming rate.
What thing has changed? Do you not remember how different? You were so different.
Dude, this is such fucking.
You were different.
This is crazy.
Such manipulation.
Oh my god, my ex used to do shit like tell me like.
No, yeah, you're just
crazy,
you're just like Johnny Depp.
No, I'm just like Johnny Depp. I'm just like that. No, but it's just like you're in a relationship with a fucking narcissist, and it's like at the beginning, it's like you used to be so fucking cool. It's like I haven't fucking changed, man. It's insane.
You're like, I've changed, my attitude towards you a little bit, but
because you're crazy. I'm freaking out around you because I keep.
We were allowed to fight. We were not even fight. We had arguments. I mean, you've given me this time here on the couch, and it's amazing.
She's like changing the definition of things.
Yeah, she keeps changing what the fight was.
We have arguments.
Like you're about to fucking split, and I don't want to feel like that. You made me feel meaningless.
You threw me out of the bedroom.
Yeah,
she always goes like, "You made me feel like I didn't exist," and he's like, "You threw me off a moving train." It's like this entire conversation has been, she says something that's like, okay, my feelings were hurt, and then he goes, you shot me in the shoulder.
You rolled over, you drove a steamroller over me. He's just animating.
She's just
Amber, you've dropped an anvil on my head.
Amber, remember we were at the Grand Canyon. You said I disregarded your feelings. You pushed me off the Grand Canyon.
Amber, you keep painting tunnels that I keep running into. I think the real tunnels, and I get hurt.
Amber, I forgot to bring you a drink from the gas station one time, and you strapped TNT to my body, blew me up.
Amber, I'll be hunting, and you'll turn my shotgun barrels that's facing my head, and then I shoot myself in the face.
Amber, you've configured my whole house. All the halls are filled with rakes.
Sometimes I see you chewing that carrot. I can't. Really, it makes me nervous.
I can't even walk to the bodega anymore with you without you dropping a piano on my head. Amber, please.
Amber, I don't think the two are the same.
I know that you're about to split. I mean, that's what I'm saying. You
always split.
You always split. So that's why wouldn't I do blame myself for my
never hunt rabbits anymore. You've changed.
I was laying in bed watching television.
You went, "What's up, Doc?"
And then you shit all over the bed. I'm just trying to watch my Jimmy Fallon.
Translation: I hit you because you make me do it.
Shut up.
I've said this to you in calm and in fights. Baby, I don't feel like I'm allowed to just have a complaint, and you aren't allowing me the luxury of us just being normal human couples. Like, as soon as you get mad, you take off on a train. It's something because it's not.
That's so sick.
Well, you've strapped me to the railroad tracks. I have to get on something to get out of the way.
It's kind of crazy because this is like, you know, most men are just stuck with this, but Johnny Depp's like got like tons of money, so he's just like, I'm going to go on the Trans-Siberian Express if she yells at me again. I'm gonna solve a mystery.
Yeah, he's just like, that's it. He jumps out a window onto horseback and just rides away. And she's like, where are you going?
You keep taking the biplane. That's so sick.
We're different.
It's the same.
And it hasn't been bad.
It's the same changes that are happening in you. It's exactly the same.
He's asking a scientist. He's like, is there a way to make me forever be Rango? I'd rather be a gecko.
Huh?
Everything wish that was the case.
That is the case.
I have always allowed you to fuck up and be a human. I've always been able.
What is this? Like, you're treating him like a fucking animal.
The difference is you make it so we cannot even communicate at all if it's anything negative. You go.
John, you're literally like, why iota? You're not. You're treating him like a why iota.
Or I want a little time, but I'll be back.
Pop the wife.
Assuage the anxiety and the stress that gives me and makes things worse with me by saying, hey, we will. Remember, Keeper was like, you have to say, I will be back in this amount of time, more or less, and then actually honor it. You have to come back. So I said, oh my God, if he could do that, that would be great. And you never do it. You know, you don't ever honor that. You leave me with way more anxiety, stress, anger, and resentment. But in Australia, for a few months, you were so...
She sounds like a kid talking to her therapist about her parents.
Yeah, it's true.
I have this anger and resentment,
I
and I'm trying to work
have not
through it.
attacked you any different. I haven't changed. I've not attacked you any different.
She's like, I've been violent from day one. I've been violent from day one, Johnny, and you have avoided that, and it's really angered me. And now I'm trying to record you and get you to look bad.
And you won't like me when I'm angry.
And you won't like me when I'm angry.
Because I will close that fist, and I will get going.
I'm Amber fucking Heard.
You ever heard of me?
You ever heard of me? I was in Pineapple Express for 11 minutes.
And my scene's only good because of Edward James. Or no, not fuck. Because of fuck. I forget the name.
Edward James Holmes.
It's almost the same.
It's in Pineapple.
It's Edward.
Ed Begley Jr.
Ed Begley Jr.
Yeah. I will fuck you in the street.
I never attacked you. Just because I have a complaint with something you did is not an attack.
It becomes verbally insulting.
It's Edward James Holmes. He's like,
becomes
I'll fuck you in the street, eh?
Right at the get-go, yeah.
See, that's the problem. If you see any criticism as a verbal assault, of course we have this problem. We're going to have it next time you do.
Yeah.
God forbid I have a problem with something you do. We're going to be in this situation.
Say it
Are you
nice.
ready for it?
Say it nice, man.
What if
Say
I'm
it
hurt?
nice,
Am I
man.
not allowed to be hurt and be human? That's the thing. You're not allowing me to be human then. You take my humanity
You're
from
talking
me.
about-
You're telling me I'm not allowed to feel
You're
things
talking-
and I'm not allowed to react because to protect you.
Last night happened because I was at Isaac's for too long. Next door.
Every man, no matter how
And
big you
for
are,
what?
is going through the same
Even Johnny
thing.
Depp has
I was
getting
hanging
shit
with the
for hanging
boys.
too long.
I was hanging with the boys.
Horrible fucking act.
I didn't
of me
wanna
being
come
over
home.
At Isaac's for just too long
I did not
for you.
cause this because
I
you
was
were
at
Isaac's.
Isaac's for too long.
I mean, you lie to yourself. Go ahead. You're just lying.
Then
to
why
yourself.
were you upset last night?
This did not happen because of Isaac's. This happened because we're
She
fighting.
hasn't even,
This is
even though
not-
she's lying, she hasn't even said anything coherent.
No, nothing. Everything's empty.
Not a
and-
single thing means anything or
Yeah.
holds any weight or has any value.
Yeah.
He's coming with at least facts. Okay, he just said, no, you were, then what was it last night? And she immediately goes into some side thing that's not, what were you angry
about
about?
Isaac's. We actually haven't really even talked about that. We spent 2 seconds on it because it's not about that. It's bigger than that. The point is I voiced a complaint. It could be anything. You could say, baby, you did something to hurt me. Which you did, and you admitted.
Why didn't you say that?
You
What?
admitted that you would feel that way too, and
Yes.
you said sorry for it. That
I don't know what
would
she's
have been
saying.
great.
No, she
but
is-
I could not feel safe saying that to you because I knew your reaction.
She's like a dumb person. Yeah. She has a hard time putting words together.
She's also like making. She's like, because I went over and safety because you human not make me feel that way.
Johnny makes a point and she's like, A-E-I-O, ooh.
She's not. It's not even that she's stupid. She's completely irrational.
Yeah,
it's just completely irrational. She hasn't. Everything she's giving him is a problem that's too big that he could possibly even solve. It's like something that can't be solved in a conversation, argument. It's like these vague things he does that are, and it's probably making him feel like he's completely trapped.
Right.
Because all these problems are just too large.
And then anytime he'll say something like, well, then it sounds like you don't like me, so leave. She's like, no, I'm fighting for us.
Yeah.
And you don't care.
Yeah.
To you about it because I was really hurt that you fucking left me stranded. You didn't think about me. You didn't text me. All the things that you apologized for.
All because he's hanging with Isaac and Travis.
Do me one small favor and not take it back.
I ain't taking it back.
He's like, I take it back.
You already apologized for it. It meant a lot to me. Do me one favor today. Don't take that back.
Why do apologies mean anything to anybody? Anyone can just say, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
And then you go like, thank you.
Yeah, and it's weird. Like, I've never, apologies. Like, okay.
You're just placating her at this point.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Not allowing me to have any problems with you or be upset at you or mad at you or even hurt by you at all. You do not allow it.
If you could have just said in a kinder way, a nicer way, like, listen,
without throwing knives at me.
You wouldn't freak out.
No, I would say fucking, what is it? Like what? And fucking too long at Isaac's, you said you wouldn't be that long or whatever. You shouldn't. I feel stranded. I felt fucking left. Whatever. I'm not gonna fight with that. Why would I get mad at that?
Oh my God, the first thing you do is I don't have to text you and all. I mean, you just it would be shitty. It would be a fight. It would be terrible. It would not be.
It was a fight.
Yeah, it was.
It was a fight.
He's over at Isaac's, and she's just at home, stirring, just thinking about ways to get angry.
Yeah, she's setting up bear traps. All sorts of fucking things. She's cutting a hole in the floor, then putting leaves over it.
It's like I walked in the door and you had a big mallet hidden behind your back, and I just didn't know what to do. And it seemingly came from nowhere.
And she's really angry because Johnny walks in drunk and just sort of like clumsily slips past all her traps.
There were thumbtacks littering the hallway, and I must have missed them somehow.
It's coming from back in Australia.
No, it's like Australia. We were allowed to fight. You can't sit here and tell me I can't feel things. I can't voice.
He's drinking from a bottle that just says XXX on it.
You really fucking motherfucking fairy tale.
Look, then of course, nobody is able to and shouldn't hold shit in.
He seems really reasonable.
We can go
because he's talking to her like a child.
Yeah, he just doesn't want her to call him gay or insult it.
He doesn't care about that.
Hey, any guy cares about that. Your fucking chick comes up to you and says, "Go suck his dick." It's like, God, fuck off.
Fuck, I guess. Oh shit.
I gotta be honest. I don't care about that. I can't care about things that I know I'm not doing.
I don't care about that at all. It pisses them off more if you don't.
Yeah, I'm just like, I suck his dick. I love it. I gargle the cum and I spit it back up and then I drink it. I love it.
It's not even the gay shit. It's the fucking just the lack of respect. Right. It's like I would never fucking say something like that to you.
Ever doing anything.
You know?
Ever.
Yeah.
That's annoying.
Yeah, you just gotta. That's why you have confidence in knowing that you're better than them in the back.
But I'm saying
always.
If someone's talking to you that way, it is easy to think you're better than them. I'm not saying.
I can't voice any complaint.
Everybody, but
if
someone's talking to you like this, it's pretty easy.
I mean, he sounds like he's telling a kid how to like tie their shoes when he responds.
Yeah.
He's like, you loop it, you swoop it, you pull.
This is how a bill becomes a law.
She's like, I can't loop it, I can't swoop it, I just have to shoot you. And you give me nothing. I shoot you with multiple rounds in the gut, and you give me nothing. This is the weirdest argument I've ever heard.
Nothing.
The fox
Because I'm
chases
the bad
the
guy.
rabbit.
Oh, well, I'm always fucking up, and like you're always on me, and I'm always fucking up, and like getting mad at me for having.
I don't do bunny ears. I don't do it the way you want me to.
She goes, you want me to sit crisscross applesauce, and I can't do that, so I hit you with a fucking hammer.
I'm not allowed to be angry?
He's like, listen, we went over the macaroni necklaces. It's very simple to make a turkey out of
Your hand.
your hand. Okay,
You trace it.
You trace your hand. I can't trace my
I'm
hand.
human.
I'm going to shoot you.
It's okay. We don't have. It was you
It's okay.
asked how to do it.
It's okay. I will make the macaroni necklace for you, and I will put it around your
See,
neck.
that's what you do.
That's what you do. You act like I can't do anything, and that's why I poisoned your dinner.
How do I not look good in this?
And by the way, I'm recording this. You're going down, pal. What an idiot. What an absolute idiot.
I'm like, I was honest with you. I told you how I felt. If you were me, wouldn't you feel bad? Yeah. Okay. Well then, the fuck.
The fuck?
We had these few months where we actually could even feel things and fight, and it was
such
an
a
argument.
fucking idiot.
Yeah, it's moronic.
Because I see the bigger picture. You lose the bigger picture every time. And if you want to stay married to me, you need to figure out if you ever.
Yeah, you're a real genius, Amber.
If you're going to lose sight of the bigger picture and only be my husband when it's easy, you're only going to be there for the ups, never the downs. You're only going to be there for health.
It's
not
more
sickness.
downs with you,
Every
I feel
time
like.
it gets hard, you lose the big picture and you can't think about anything else but breaking up, divorce, fighting, splitting, running away. If you can't be the one to come around sometimes and see the bigger picture and know that it's not worth
The fuck
fighting
does she
for
mean,
days.
dude?
If you can't do that too.
If you can't see the bigger picture, that me digging a grave and asking you to come out back with me one night and then hitting you in the head with a shovel into that grave, if you can't see the bigger picture behind that, then I don't know what to tell you, Johnny. I don't know what to tell you. I'm recording this.
Do I need to smash that picture over your head?
Johnny, what more do you need me to do? How many more wounds do you need me to give you?
Johnny, I'm running out of glycerin to put in your oatmeal every morning, and it's driving me mad that you can't see the bigger picture of this.
Johnny, listen. I've been putting ricin in your cigarettes. What don't you get, Johnny? I'm recording this, Johnny. You fool.
We need to walk away. I don't want to walk away.
Your laugh kind of sounds like Jimmy Carr sometimes.
Me?
Have you noticed that?
I don't know what Jimmy Carr sounds
He
like.
does that like,
Yeah, but you don't always do that.
You're never the one.
This is great. This is like the Mel Gibson tapes are like really high energy and quick, and these are like this is like a nice slow burn. It's like a There Will Be Blood.
Yeah, it's a real.
It's good
because Johnny's like a South of France guy.
Yeah.
You know, it's real South of France.
He has slow burn abuse.
Slow burn abuse. He has roll your own cigarettes abuse.
Yeah.
Me. It's always me.
On the plane here from
You tried opening the exit door
Rio.
and throwing me out.
the
plane.
Your marbles.
He's saying you're losing your
I came
marbles.
to you and said, "Let's calm down, please calm down," and you were blaming me
Think about it.
because your flight was going to get in late and you wouldn't be able to
Think about it.
have time before your
think about it.
Judging from their trip to
Oh
Rio
my
in
God.
September
Enough of you.
2015, this could
Tell me how to tell you different if I'm hurting you. You need to let me be able to
How do I know if I'm hurting you? Yeah, when not, it's like, well, I'm
I
bleeding. I keep saying, ow, please stop, ow.
Yes.
When the pot connects with my forehead, usually when I know I'm being hurt.
Well, Amber, I'm not trying to call you stupid, but boiling water hurts everybody.
Yes, Amber.
When it's scalding hot.
I regret to inform you when you throw acid in my face. it rather hurts.
And she's like, you're just not a man. He's like, I try to just, take it on the hip.
Amber, when you throw battery acid in the face of me and my children, I regret to inform you it hurts rather bad.
Exactly.
Sure, Johnny. Sure. Okay,
Amber,
yeah.
this is a picture of my firstborn child. You have deformed their face.
But you need to see the bigger picture, Johnny.
And you've deformed my life, Johnny!
You're not treating me like a human. All right? Your kid will grow up. I'm an adult. And you're not treating me like a human. I get angry.
I don't have to start yelling. I think
I
start
have
yelling when
to throw
it's
pots and pans.
fucking heightened. lot better about that. It's just only I only start yelling when it's fucking hour 11 and we're really in it.
Yeah, you haven't gotten better about that. Otherwise, we wouldn't have had 3 physical fights in the last month and a half, 2 months.
I'm talking about the
Let's both pay attention to how we talk to each other. To respect each other.
You know, we're not going to do that all the time. Sometimes we're going to be shitty or whatever.
Of course not.
But we make a promise to each other about the rings and the divorce.
No rings, no divorce.
We promise each other. Please, I want so bad to feel like the marriage I
promise you.
Worked so hard to make happen. It's like meaningful.
To make happen.
Wait. The marriage I worked so hard to make happen? Okay, carry on.
Don't talk about the
what did that mean?
Talk about the 4 years we've spent together, please.
Yes, but I want to make it.
Oh God, he's been in this for 4 fucking years, dude.
I fought for that wedding, and we had that wedding.
You fought for the wedding? What do you mean?
We don't. I wanna, like,
she fought him.
What does that mean?
She beat his ass.
Yeah, she's like...
He's like,
It did mean something, and it does mean something.
I want you to stop taking those Krav Maga classes.
He probably paid for the whole thing. And she's like, I fought for that. And he's like, right, true.
17 more fights, and it's fucking over with. We got married. I knew the fucking fights weren't going to stop, but I thought maybe it would curb them a little.
Mistake number 1, Johnny.
I wanted the security back.
I wanted security?
I freak out.
He's like, well, I call security every weekend with you, you know.
You are a child.
Normal decisions, calm decisions, or ones from the heart.
I freak out.
Thinking of you more than me. When I feel like you're splitting on me all the time. When the marriage is on a rock. I make the same mistake about throwing our marriage around. I won't do it again. I'm not going to do it again. Okay?
Please.
I'm not. I promise. But there's something so anxiety provoking and scary and malicious and really just turns everything over when you split all the time.
Well.
It's just you and I,
really just you and me, Depp, listening to Amber Heard and Johnny Depp. What just happened?
I have no idea what's going on today.
The hell?
Did my computer just like give out now? What the
Richie
fuck
leaves.
is going on?
Oh my God. Wowie zowie.
Unbelievable.
Anyways, women are insane.
They're completely insane.
They're nuts. And I'm tired of this shit.
I might have to take my computer in. I think my Apple Care is up in like fucking a couple weeks.
They do free. It's like a thing.
I mean, I could just tell them, why did it do that?
Maybe it was just on for too much shit going on.
Maybe.
Too much stress from Amber Heard. Maybe she should Amber listen every once in a while. You know what I mean?
She's heard enough.
She's heard enough. Maybe she doesn't need to be heard so much. Jesus Christ. What an unbearable woman. God. I thought she was exciting, and I thought the marriage would curb her, throwing bottles at me and ashtrays.
The fuck?
Is he going to be in anything soon?
I don't know. He just does like Dior commercials, doesn't he?
Oh, good for him. I know he's bankrupt. There's that great Rolling Stone article about him, where the guy like lived with him for a few days.
Right.
Did you read that?
No.
He spent pull that up. It's like a Rolling Stone article living with Johnny Depp in like bankruptcy in Italy for like 3 days, and he's just like the beginning of the article is like him walking into the. He seems kind of crazy. He's like wasted, and he's like
sure.
walking
I'm sure he's
room.
really eccentric, but
oh yeah.
Let's just finish this. We're doing like a 2-hour episode because I feel bad about the fucking video and everything failing today.
Yeah, you guys are getting a treat. Richie, get in here. The computer shut down, Richie.
The computer turned off right after you left too for no fucking reason.
CIA's coming for us.
There's something
It's the Russians.
anxiety provoking and scary and malicious and really
Yeah, it's because we moved the fucking cords. I don't know why everything just fucked up.
And you split all the time. Please, if you really don't want to fight and you're not just trying to hurt me, which sometimes it is that, if you really, really, if you really love me and you do care about this, please find a good way to do it one that's respectful.
Yeah, we'll wrap it
tell
up
me.
soon. We'll wrap it up soon. Just enjoying these two.
I love hearing Johnny's Zippo flash when he's lighting a cigarello.
It comes into me, builds up in me, and becomes cancer in me. It got worse every day when we were
Like a
back in
cancer
Toronto.
in
It
me?
got worse every single day. Not better, worse. Until we spoke about it.
She's saying
Until His
nothing.
birthday, and we talked about it. Then it was okay, but I don't want to resent you.
I don't want to resent you. I don't want to not trust.
You know how many times? You know how many times I've chased you out of the elevator in the hall?
I've chased you out.
She's just like American Psycho, naked with a chainsaw, chasing, covered in blood with fucking wraps around her feet.
You know how many times I've made you bite that curb?
Johnny, do you remember last week when I came home and I fought you? You know what I was doing earlier? I was killing a homeless man in an alleyway.
Stop doing that.
Have you ever heard of Huey Lewis in the news?
Yes, I love Huey in the news. I love their newer stuff. All right.
It is a major.
If things get physical, we have to separate.
No,
We
no.
have to
No,
be
we don't.
apart from one another.
What is wrong
Whether
with
it's
her?
for fucking an hour or
That sounds
10
completely
hours or
rational. And
fucking
also, he's being
a day.
really forgiving right now.
We must.
Yeah.
There can be no physical violence.
I can't promise you that I'll be.
Oh my God.
God, this
I
woman is
fucking
insane.
get so mad, I lose it.
God,
You can't
the level
promise
of
you won't get physical.
Yeah, we heard it. The level of entitlement,
Richie, I love you.
just to just say that,
Yeah.
like that's okay.
It's
I
insane.
can't promise you that.
Man,
And then she'd be like, "I'm being honest. I am being human."
You're not letting me have my moment.
Call it out. Call me out on it and help me.
I will
Help
try.
me because I might not even.
That's not going to
know
work.
me.
There's nothing this man
Help
could do to fix this woman.
me.
I
But we
will try.
can't. It can't be an excuse.
He's not in a position to.
Wow, there's a lot to digest there.
All right.
Cancer. I'm dealing with something that just festers and it gets worse and worse. So you have to realize that, in that kind of situation, a few minutes is fine, but then after a certain point, it becomes way worse and I become way harder to reason, to rationalize with.
I'm the problem,
Depp-Heard
Johnny.
can tell you. He says he's the same way. That's how I work. And you work a very different way. We meet in the middle,
She has like liars.
I do understand that. I mean, I do understand all that. But I also want you to understand that
He's terrified.
Yeah, he's afraid.
there were great moments of high hopes that
He's
just
legitimately
all cool.
afraid.
He's so afraid to say what he's thinking.
And then, whatever happens, this happens, that happens, fucking, we have a spat or a fight. Or
He feels like he's getting somewhere with her right now.
fucking blowout. I just want you to know that the way you're feeling about being unsure of us, of the marriage, of this, whether you can trust me to be this, or whether you can, or whether I can do the same. I feel very much the same.
He's just like, I hope that worked. Whatever the
Yeah,
hell I'm saying.
He's just
I
like,
don't know what I said, but
what did I really want to say?
fingers crossed.
that I'm there and that I mean it forever and because I show up.
It's like almost like if you start speaking gibberish and making no sense, then it works. So
Yeah.
he's like,
They're like if you speak gibberish, then they'll go. I appreciate that.
Yeah.
Wait, go back for 1 second. Just like a little bit. She just said something crazy.
Because I show up. I'm knocking. I'm the one who asks to calm down. I'm the one that comes and gets you on the plane. I'm the one that comes and knocks at the bathroom door. I'm the one that comes.
I'm the one that comes and harasses you. I'm the one.
Yeah.
I'm the one that comes to you and says.
She's like Walter White. She's like, I'm the one who knocks.
You have an added luxury that you just are taking for granted in such a big way. And you don't know how much that means.
I go because I think, fuck.
I'm the one who says I'll give you a 30-second head start before giving 2 pot shots at you on the front lawn.
Stop you from doing that again. Again.
Well, like I said, like you said, you walk out the door, That is the same as rings off. That's the same thing as mentioning divorce. There's no talking unless we just want to try to be civil with one another as fucking people who are married.
So you're saying you don't want a partner who physically abuses you? Is that what you're telling me?
Yeah, if I walk out again, I'm walking out. And I'll know that, and you'll know that.
I'm going to Travis. I'm going to Isaac.
What do you think?
I promise, won't.
Steve Kragman talking about this. He goes, I'll tell you, he's holding a glass of wine. He's like, Johnny went from the Pirates of the Caribbean to the Pirates of the Caribbeaten.
Yeah, you hear when Amber accused him of being a butt pirate with his pal Travis. Huh?
Well, that's pretty much it. But
and I think there's more, and there's court.
I think there's other ones.
We're gonna keep doing.
Let's do it. If you guys like this episode, we'll do this for like weeks on end.
I love
like the Gibson tapes.
Yeah, I love it.
Because this, I didn't know she was this stupid. I didn't know that she recorded this to try and like thinking that everyone will side with her, and then she's just admitting to being violent.
Yeah,
and not understanding how it sounds.
Yeah,
it's crazy. It's wild.
It's absolutely wild.
Anyway, join the Patreon, folks. Patreon.com/HateWatchPodcast. I'm going to be out of town for a week. I'm going to New York on Tuesday, doing a little small thing that you might see on TV unless people start listening to this podcast and then they remove me from it. But yeah, so we might be like a day or two late next week, but join the Patreon. There's a ton of great shit on there. Patreon.com/HateWatchPodcast. Every month we gain money and subscribers, and then there's always like 9 people that have to back out because whatever gas is expensive or whatever. So
we understand, but
we're trying to get. I mean, if you guys really want to see Joey fight, it's like it feels like we've been stuck at around 700 for months.
Joey and I are actively looking for boxing training.
Yeah, so I don't know what.
I got a guy in Long Beach.
There's all this hype around around it, and then you keep failing us. Would you get Joey in a ring? Get us to 1,000.
Yeah, he's gonna start training soon because he's got to be ready.
Yes, so we need
gearing up for
we need to see it in the 800s, the 850s, so we can actually start fucking going to the gym, and we're gonna film it and post stuff. And
yo, I'm gonna keep it 100. We need to know it's real.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep it 100.
I'm gonna keep it 100.
And other than that, I really apologize for the lack of video. It's been fucking up the Patreon we did earlier and this. It just went out in like 30 minutes in, so I'm really sorry about that. I don't fucking know. I'm not a tech genius, but we'll try and figure it out.
We'll get our guy over here.
We'll get our guy out. Anyway, thanks guys. Bye.
Thank you,
See you
bye.
guys.